see those sleigh bells jingling, ring, ting-a-ling-a-ling. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you.
What's cooking good lookers? It's your girl Taryn and I'm back again for day 8. Wait, what's today? Day 8 of VLOGMAS. Y'all see the socks? Don't look at the bottom, they're dirty. But anyways, welcome back to my channel, y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining me on today because y'all clicked the video. So you saw the title, so that means you must be kind of interested. I'm out of breath. We're counting down my top 10 favorite Christmas movies of all time. All time. Out of every Christmas movie that has ever touched down and made it to the cinematic universe, I'm counting down the top 10. Some of y'all gonna be mad. Some of y'all are gonna agree. Some of y'all are gonna disagree. But to each their own. And I don't care. Because this is my opinion. Okay? So if you're excited for this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed to my channel, why are you not subscribed and you're watching this video? You might as well go ahead and go on out and subscribe. Y'all, I'm so country, y'all, for real, because like, I'll go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Because 500 by the end of the year. I'm speaking it. I am a believer, baby. We speaking it. And it will come. It shall come to pass. But let's get into this video. I gotta get my my notes out because I don't want to mess nothing up. Start off at number 10 is The Perfect Holiday. Now, if y'all don't know this movie, you're lame. It's got the beautiful Gabrielle Union, the fine Morris Chestnut, the beautiful Queen Latifah, the handsome Terrence Howard. It's got Ludacris. Yeah, it's got Ludacris. Not Ludacris. It don't have Ludacris. Let me stop lying. Charlie Murphy. It's funny. It's a good movie, and at the end of it, it's just so cute. It's a Christmas movie. You know, you bring the family together. Everybody's coming back together. Love is in the air. It's just a good movie. Let me put y'all on. If y'all have not seen this movie, please go watch. And if y'all looking like, I ain't never even heard of this movie, but it's in her top 10. Once you see it, I think it might not be in your top 10, but it's gonna be in your top 25. It's a good Christmas movie. Y'all should check it out. Moving on, number 9, A Christmas Story. Now, I will say this. I've only seen A Christmas Story one time. But I put it on the list at number 9 because one, again, really good feel-good movie. I haven't seen it, and so I probably should have watched it before doing this, but I know it's a good movie. You know what I mean? I watched it a long time ago. Like I said, one time a long time ago when I was younger with the family. And I think I put it at number 9 because of the feeling it gave me being with my family watching this movie. So, but it's a great movie. I think it's in everybody's top 10. It's a really, I don't think Rotten Tomatoes has it up high. I think it's in the top 100 on Rotten Tomatoes, but it's a good movie. It's in my top 10. Watch A Christmas Story. And if you don't know A Christmas Story is the one where the little boy sticks his tongue in the light pole and his tongue gets stuck. Number 8. Now, y'all probably gonna be like, why is it so low? Number 8 is Home Alone. Ah! Okay, so the reason Home Alone is at number 8 is because I just realized how but all of these movies are not cringy, but the drama behind the acting, you know what I mean? And it's like, and also it's at number 8 because the ones I have above it, in my opinion, are better. But it had to go on the list because I just love Home Alone. Macaulay Culkin did such a great job for being such a young actor. He's doing the movie majorly by himself. He really made the movie. It's really his movie. So, Home Alone is number 8. Number 7 is Christmas with the Cranks, starring Tim Allen and that's my girl. It's my girl. Oh, why is her name living me? Jamie Lee. That's Jamie Lee Curtis. Hold on. Yeah, that's my girl Jamie Lee Curtis. Okay, it's Tim Allen and Jamie Lee Curtis. Tim Allen is actually in 2 of my favorite Christmas movies of all time. But so that means that's a hint to what's coming, might be coming up. So yeah, number 7 is Christmas with the Cranks with Jamie Lee Curtis and Tim Allen. Hilarious movie. I didn't know about this movie until my sophomore year of college. My RA/roommate/friend Bree at the time, she put me onto this movie. It was my first time ever watching it, and I was like, how have I never seen this? Because she said the same thing. She's like, you've never seen Christmas with the Cranks? And I was like, no. We watched it, fell in love with it immediately. To be honest, if I had to give this movie a rating, I would give this one a solid 9 out of 10. Number 6 is Last Holiday. Queen Latifah is in 2 as well. Look at her. Queen Latifah is a really good actress. She is, But Last Holiday, starring Queen Latifah and LL Cool J. Great movie. They got Smokey Robinson in this movie actually singing it, and oh my God, he sounds so good. They got the actual Chef Boyardee, but they got Emeril Lagasse in the movie. I mean, it's such a good, feel-good movie. It does make you, think about life and deciding I'm going to start living because I'm not guaranteed tomorrow. You know what I mean? So, love that movie. Love the movie. It just made me also see how, us as Black people stay in this mindset of how we just keep saving your money for something. What are we saving our money for? Don't get me wrong. Have money set aside for emergencies and for long-term things in the end, but not to the point where you don't do anything with your life. Georgia, don't do that. Don't be a Georgia. Don't wait till they tell you you're gonna die to go out there to live. Come on now. We gotta live before we die, baby. Because what's the point of living? Because we all gonna die. Come on, Taylor, you spitting too much knowledge for the kids. My favorite scene in Last Holiday, I cannot lie to you, was when she was at the blackjack or the roulette table and she kept putting on 17 black. I love my mama. Well, my mama was born on the 17th and she just moved, and I was like, the whole time, also it appealed to me because my birthday's on the 17th. So I was like, yeah, girl, pick 17, black 17. I'm black and my birthday's on the 17th, so that's a good lucky number right there. But yeah, that's my favorite scene in the movie. That one, and I like the one where they're in the spa and little Miss Thing trying to be sassy, and Miss Georgia go, now your neck is hurting because you keep going down on Mr. Cragen. Now, Queen Latifah did not have a good Southern accent because she is definitely a Jersey girl, but it was good. Great movie. Number 5. Now we're at the halfway point. Now we get into the nitty gritty, the top 5. Here we go. And that's This Christmas. If This Christmas is not in your top 5, you just hating. You just a hater. This Christmas got family drama. It's got family love. It's got Regina King. What? Smacking her husband on that goddamn bathroom floor because he want to go out and sneak around trying to sell their family business, but going there and sneak around with some woman so he can give her the business. Oh, hell no. Whoop his ass. I mean, one of the greatest cinematic moments in history. You got a young Chris Brown giving y'all the best rendition of This Christmas. The best, the most played version of This Christmas. I don't care what you say. Everybody sings This Christmas how Chris Brown sings This Christmas. Then you got the beautiful Lauren London in there, kissing, what's his name, in the bath. The dude from, he was in Fat Albert. This is a star-studded cast. Then you got the black mama of black cinema TV besides Felicia Rashad. You got, what's her name? Y'all know her name. She is the black mama of every black movie. She is the go-to. You got Idris Elba. Then you got my boy from Knucklehead. You got Knucklehead in there. This is such a good movie. It's funny, it's loving, it's drama, it's sad, it's happy, it's everything. This Christmas. Now, I was going back and forth between This Christmas and this movie, between 4 and 5. But when I really sat down and thought about it, this one had to be number 4. Number 4. I've been in New York too long, okay? But That's some New York hat. Anyways, it's probably moving like Ray J's hat was moving on Love and Hip Hop. Let me just move it around. Number 4 is Elf, with the hilarious Will Ferrell. And now, don't get me wrong, sometimes Will Ferrell is not funny to me. It's like too much. Like, everybody loves Step Brothers, and I appreciate Step Brothers' genius of that type of comedy, but it's hard for me to watch. Okay, that type of comedy is hard for me to watch. But Elf is such a good movie. My favorite part of Elf is, honey, it's cold outside. Oh, that girl's voice was so nice, and his voice was so nice against hers. It was just such a good movie. And the same dude that was the manager of the toy shop in the movie in Elf was the same dude that's in The Perfect Holiday. Listen, all these people they know how to get a good cast for these Christmas movies. And Elf is hilarious. It's funny as hell. It's like an existential crisis thing where somebody who lived in a magical place is coming to the real world and doesn't understand that the real world is like different from their magical place. Especially when people don't believe that their world is real. You know what I mean? And then he's trying to find his dad, and then he saves Christmas. Oh my gosh, such a good movie. Number 3 is Santa Claus. I will not argue. These top 3 I'm not going to argue with anybody about. Santa Claus, the first Santa Claus is my favorite. Now, the whole Santa Claus franchise, besides these last 2 that came out, these very, very new ones not the Jack Frost. The Jack Frost one by itself, great movie. But these last 2 that they done put out, and then they're making another one for this year. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about that. It was Santa Claus was just so good because the graphics for it to be in its time was so good. Like, I really thought I was gonna be able to go up to the North Pole. And I just thought how lucky could Charlie be that his daddy put the suit on and he became Santa Claus. And it changed a man who didn't really care for Christmas and whatnot. It made him believe again. And it made everybody believe. And then it showed all the adults like believing it again in Christmas and getting what they wanted for Christmas when they didn't get it. So they stopped believing. It's such a good movie. 10 out of 10. Number 2, The Polar Express. Did someone say hot chocolate? Hey, we got it. Hey, we got it. Now, I will say the animation on The Polar Express but I think that was on purpose because it's like that throughout the whole movie. So, which is not my preferable style of animation, but like it. My favorite part of Polar Express is not the hot chocolate one. What part is my favorite? I can't lie. It is a little scary when he meets the man that looks like scary. He's homeless. He's on the top of the thing. That was scary. One of my favorite parts is, now I can't believe I just made that noise. But when they pull that man's beard and all the elk move out the way, that's such a good movie. It's so good for the kids. It's actually good for the adults too. Like, I've watched it as an adult now. Like, a lot of things that I went back and watched as an adult that I used to watch as kids is cringy to me. But The Polar Express is not cringy. I'm a fan, and I'll forever be a fan. And for everybody who in my life who has ever said, "You look like that girl from Polar Express," when I used to have my 2-strand twist in, people used to be like, "You look like that girl from Polar Express," and I'm like, "Is it because of the hair, or do I actually look like her?" And they used to be like, "You actually look like her," and I'm like, "I look like this the one animated black girl that I really don't like how she looks." It's because I don't like the animation. Like, her face looks wide, her eyes look wide apart, and I'm like, my eyes ain't wide apart. Just being ugh. And my number 1 Christmas movie of all time is How the Grinch Stole Christmas, starring Jim Mother effing Carrey. There's not much to say on How the Grinch Stole Christmas. It's funny. It's like adult funny, and it's good for the kids because the kids can't pick up on the jokes, but as an adult you can pick up on the jokes. It has one of the greatest monologues of all time. Well, I got exercise at 6:30. But what will I wear? That's it. I'm not going. I mean, Jim Carrey is so. Hey, what? This is Darian, everyone. Y'all follow Darian on his social media. This is Maddie's younger sister. She just turned 17. Oh my God.
17. Yes.
So, but this video, I am talking about my top 10 Christmas movies of all time. So, what are some of your favorite Christmas movies?
Say Polar Express.
Ah, that's my number two.
Like my number one. I'd be like, oh, let's watch Polar Express.
That's your number. Okay. So number one is How the Grinch Stole Christmas with Jim Carrey. My favorite part is
With Jim Carrey?
Yeah.
I thought it was the other one.
Genius. The writing is good. The cinematography is good.
And did you see that TikTok where he was like, the whole movie he was very uncomfortable and he had to like sit for hours to put that makeup on every day?
Yeah.
I saw that TikTok.
I saw the TikTok where of him getting into the Grinch.
Yeah, like
Oh
he
my,
would sit there for
hours.
Like imagine that. And
that's why he
makeup.
was so crazy. That's why he was so crazy. I mean that stuff like that needs to be like awarded for Oscars.
Yeah.
Like that should be its own like subgenre that they give an Oscar for, because Jim Carrey's performance in The Grinch is Oscar
really
worthy.
good, yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah.
He turns from being the mean old Grinch to loving Christmas, and the Whoville people love him. You know what I mean? It's just such a good one. It's good for the adults and for the kids, like I said, because they got adult jokes in that thing. And if you're not an adult and you don't catch it, you know, kids. Watching as a kid, I didn't catch those jokes until I turned maybe like 18. You know. Yeah, she got a little attitude. And the thing is, every time I start recording, she want to have the attitude and start doing all the yelling and huffing and puffing. But yeah, everybody, you have any more?
No.
Any more for Christmas? No, nothing you can think of. I said this Christmas. You like this Christmas?
Yeah, we watched that. Is that with Chris Brown? Right?
That's the one with Chris Brown and Lauren London. What about Santa Claus?
No. I don't watch Christmas movies. Literally,
You don't watch Disney Channel?
No.
You didn't watch Disney Channel? Oh, you don't watch TV.
I used to watch Disney Channel. I used to watch all.
So you know during Christmas time they still play? Well, I don't know. You born in the 2006? Oh. But yep, that's my top 10 favorite Christmas movies of all time. The best Christmas movies of all time. Argue with me in the comments. I like to chat. We can talk, we can talk about it respectfully, you know. Yeah, so if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, it's okay. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. The support. The support. It's okay.
Oh my God.
I love you anyway. Yeah. I love you anyway, and I will see y'all tomorrow for day 9 of Vlogmas. Peace. Peace to the Middle East. Go planet.
Yes.